95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog. Riggs, Steve, and Josh from SR Parade. Hey, we're continuing Dry January, so an NA Brew review and next on 95.7 The Hog. 95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog. Happy hour, Friday, just after 9 o'clock. That means SR Parade's own Josh is there. Morning Hog Brew review time. Let's go.
Good morning.
Hi, Josh. Good morning to you.
Thank you. Good morning,
How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good.
Is it still? It's Happy New Year. Can you? We're going to say it throughout the month, but January starts out where you try to right any previous wrongs, or maybe you're trying to get in shape, or maybe you just want to be responsible. Whatever it is, you're still thirsty, and you got the beers for it, right?
I do. So we'll continue with our Dry January.
I like it.
Last week we had Sierra Nevada and Athletic, some of the craft ones, right? And now we'll go with some more, I don't want to say well-known, but
Okay.
some players in the NA space that you wouldn't expect.
Okay.
Okay.
Some big names.
Yeah, there you go. So I got 4 here, and typically I would start, like ABV or something like that. But this
Sure.
is it's
Right.
an A.
It's-
Yeah, right. They're all
No
known.
brainer.
Let's start with Blue Moon.
Okay.
Do it.
I like it.
I know we tried this not that long ago because it was a brand new product.
Yeah.
But yeah, Blue Moon has stepped into the space as well. Like we talked about, this is one of the fastest growing categories in beer right now is the NA space.
The weird thing is somebody handed me an orange that had been
Ooh.
soaked in moonshine during the holidays.
Oh, all right.
I gave it right back to them because I was like, I'm saving myself for the orange hint in a blue moon. All right, so
Smells delicious.
now this is
Yeah.
their one. This is their one entry into the NA, right?
Right now,
We're
yeah.
giving you one, and you're gonna like it. That's what Blue Moon says, and we do.
That's
Spit
delicious.
image.
It's great.
Well, not really spitting, drinking.
No,
you
you're Josh.
I am Josh.
If somebody sat you down and blindfolded you, do you think you could pick that one out next to the regular Blue Moon?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You just have a specialized. It's not his fault.
The average consumer?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
There's slight differences for me that I can taste on the malt and stuff like that. But I do genuinely think that the average consumer with a lot of these would not be able to taste the difference.
No.
One of the other beers we'll do today, I don't think I could.
Really? Okay.
And we'll get to that one when we get there. But very impressive by Blue Moon.
Yes.
It tastes very close to a Blue Moon. And like I said, you'd be hard-pressed to figure out the difference.
Killer flavor. I mean, a lot of flavor. It's not just like
the orange flavor is very prominent.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I tell
Very
you,
refreshing.
Again, I'm
Yeah,
glad I
it
did
is.
not take a bite into that moonshine-soaked orange. That would have been disappointing compared to this. You know what I'm saying?
The other cool thing
Trouble
is,
down my chin too.
Sierra Nevada did their own thing with the can and stuff. This Blue Moon, if you were holding it,
Yeah.
and your goal is, the NA space is kind of weird when it comes to certain generations. Your friends would not know you're holding a non-alcoholic beer.
No.
Yeah, so what you're saying is don't go down driving in your car down the
No,
road one day,
absolutely
pull
not.
up next to a cop and be like, "Hey, Blue Moon."
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to have a fight you don't want, go ahead and go for
Let
it.
Steve do those experiments.
Yeah,
Steve will be
I'll
doing
do it
those,
for
yeah.
you.
But I kind of like that. It's you're still able to enjoy the party
Yeah.
and not have people. There are people that judge you when you're holding an NA beer out there. Let's just that's
Yeah.
kind of how
That's
it
right.
works. But I think it's cool that they kind of it mimics the original.
It does. It does, and the flavor is fantastic.
I agree.
All right, now
Super delish.
I see a very large can next to it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go that direction actually because
Yeah?
we've got 2 IPAs on the back end, so
Okay.
I'd rather have those.
All right.
This is the beer. Last time I had it, I don't think I could tell the difference if you had these side by side.
Okay.
This is Guinness's non-alcoholic draft.
Wow.
Okay.
Look,
Oh, I heard that.
Did you hear it?
I
Okay.
did.
So
Yeah.
it still has a widget in it.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the widget was? Which it
Nitrous? Nitrous?
It was. Which it is.
let's see.
Nitrous?
So it shoots nitrous through the widget and makes the carbonation all fizzy, like
Wow.
Drafty.
drafty.
Makes it all
You're-
drafty.
So it still pours.
Pretty smart there, Josh.
Like a Guinness.
Whoa, look at that. That's amazing.
I don't know if you can catch it on the camera. You have to check out the YouTube channel, but it actually cascades like a Guinness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's half the fun sometimes when
Yeah.
you're drinking a Guinness.
I
is to
love
watch it
There's your
come to
lightness.
life.
There's your dark.
You know?
There's the head.
Steve's giving a
Yeah.
tutorial right there.
Kind of like an anatomy of a beer.
Am I dry? That's one of the greatest Bob Rossist beer things you've ever said right there.
Yeah, it's almost
You
poetry.
have a little beer. Yeah, that's great.
Little friend.
Now, the aroma says...
Smells
This is Guinness.
identical.
I'm going to drink it now.
That is very, very close.
I
to the
would really
original.
not know.
The flavor is there. The carbonation is perfect.
Great.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
Touché.
maybe it helps that Guinness originally is a lower ABV beer.
Yeah.
We've had the conversation before where people look at a Guinness and they think it's this thick, chewy, bready beer.
Yeah.
It's one of the thinner beers out there.
Yeah.
And it's that nitrous just hits right on the tongue. I mean, that's super solid.
You know,
very, very impressive.
We do get people who want to play along, and we'll get the beers that we are going to have on the show and play along at home, and go ahead and have these beers with us, their own brew review at their house. If you're doing it, blindfold yourself at home and try these and see if you can tell the difference. Get an actual one, get double up. Get an actual regular alcohol Guinness and a alcohol Blue Moon, and then just do it blindfold.
Right.
And you won't even know.
Yeah, the Blue Moon comes in 6-pack cans.
Steve will do the blindfolds.
The Guinness is in a 14.9 ounce, a little bit taller.
Yeah.
4-pack.
Okay.
So you can buy 4-pack of Guinness regular, and then 4-pack of that.
Perfect.
Side by side.
Right.
I think that would be a really cool thing to do.
Now, I would assume big names, probably big availability. of these
Absolutely.
products, right?
Yep. Total Wine, ABC, local independents. With it being NAs, they're a little bit harder to find at some of the retailers. They don't all carry them. But the easiest way, as always, is check out our website.
Oh, he means srprot.com/beer finder. That's right.
That's right.
We're going to find more beers next. Morning Hog Brew Review on 95.7 The Hog. 95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog Brew Review. We're in the midst of it right now. It's dry January, but never fear. These flavors will make you think you're crunk. Josh from SR Perot right there to bring us more. Josh, these are really deceiving beers because even though they say non-alcoholic on them or NA on them, you wouldn't know if you closed your eyes or Steve blindfolded you. So you said these are 2 IPA flavors that we haven't tried.
That's right. So we just did Blue Moon and Guinness.
Okay.
Last week we had Sierra Nevada and Athletic. Now we're going to jump into some OGs as well. So we got Lagunitas.
Okay.
So we'll go and start
Yes,
there.
please.
I think.
So look, these beers have made Steve burp.
Oh my gosh, that was a big one.
You okay?
So
Yeah.
clearly the carbonation is still there.
Yeah,
Indeed.
it's working.
Like I said, each company does their process different.
Right.
We went into a little bit of detail last week, so if you missed that, go ahead and check out the YouTube channel.
That's right.
But some brew it with alcohol, remove the alcohol, and some brew it with special yeast that do lower alcohol,
Right.
and then they figure out grain bills and stuff like that to kind of mimic the flavors of the originals. Again, I'm not sure which Lagunitas is doing here.
Yeah.
But this is Lagunitas IPNA.
IPNA.
So obviously, Lagunitas IPA is the OG. So IPNA, right?
I get it.
Steve called it IP nah, and then we were like, no, that's not how you say it.
Yeah,
Don't
it was like
say it
either
way.
that or IPNA.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
I thought it was an abbreviation, which it is. But listen, whatever the process is, they've kept their hop profile.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, Lagunitas has a very distinct flavor, taste, style. So they try to keep true to that, and I think they did a good job doing it.
If you want to, be responsible, maybe you're the DD, maybe you are at the end of a night and you're like, well, I still want to have another beer with the peeps.
Right.
But you don't want to get yourself in trouble with the law. Well, these are great beer. These are great options.
Absolutely.
And you can find these srprod.com/beer finder, of course, but bars and taverns and restaurants,
Absolutely.
they carry this stuff, right?
Yep. NAs aren't always on, especially in bars, aren't always on the menu just because it's hard to print out and all that stuff.
Sure.
So don't be afraid to ask for it. Ask them if they have any non-alcoholic options, and give them a shot. Especially dry January. That's what it's all about. Is cutting back just slightly. Now's the perfect time to give them a shot, see if it's something you like, and then maybe it is something you grab throughout the rest of the year.
That's right. That's right. A good thing and work it in the rotation.
That's right.
Have one of these ready when you've had 3 or 4 of the others. This will get you right. Well, sadly, there's only one left, but I remember this.
Yeah,
Sam
I wouldn't be too
Adams.
sad.
I'm not sad.
This is something to be happy about.
Yeah.
So this is Sam Adams, just the haze.
Okay.
They actually have another NA that we don't carry right now, but maybe at some other point.
Yeah.
This one's been around for, I want to say, about a year and a half, maybe a little bit longer.
Okay.
Won some medals at the Great American Beer Festival.
Really?
For non-alcoholic, so that's super impressive. This is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what just
You can see
the
as
haze.
it pours.
Wow.
It looks hazy.
Yep. There's good
It
head
is.
retention on it.
Tis.
This is one of those ones I think you'd be hard pressed as well to if you handed this to somebody and they're not reading the can, or maybe they've had too much to drink and
Yeah.
you're trying to wind them back down, and
Right.
you trick hand them this.
Right. Yeah, that's a missing category. Certainly, like New Year's Eve, I encountered a couple people who probably you just needed to, here you go, man, a couple beers.
Yep.
Enjoy yourselves. And they don't know. They're just like, oh, this is great. And you mentioned the term, head retention. It's a phrase that pays for 2024 right there,
you
right?
That's pretty dumb.
What do you think?
Right there.
Oh,
Solid,
wow.
man.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a very different flavor than the other ones we tried.
Yep. So stepping into that, hazy category, so they're trying to mimic that hazy flavor, juicy, a little bit more citrus flavor, and they nailed it.
It's really good. And we don't. And we talked about processes. I don't know what they're doing. Whether they're taking the booze out, whether they're doing something different. Steve will just tell you. Just look at the can.
Yeah, just read the can, bro.
Just know what you got.
Take a gander.
You got beer without the problems right there.
That's right.
So we have an opportunity for people to try these, right?
Right.
They got to watch the YouTube video.
Okay, so the beers we just tried. You want to try them at home? Check this out. Go to The Morning Hog on YouTube, right? It's a YouTube channel. Now, there's other stuff. There's like Steve in the shower, me in the sailboat. There's that kind of stuff. But the brew review videos you got to watch. And this one, if you watch it, when did that SR Perot logo pop up?
Yep.
I don't know. But look at the timeline. Find it. Text it into 257-0324. Let us know what time you saw the SR Perot logo. And on Monday, we're going to grab the first correct answer and give them a big free sampler of these beers.
That's right.
There you go. And maybe one of Steve's 95.7 The Hog t-shirts. Not the one he's wearing. That's game worn. You don't want that thing.
He's having to use baking soda in the pits and stuff.
But he had some oatmeal this morning in the pocket, too. It was right in the pocket. I don't know how you just ate it right out of
carried it
there.
in your pocket?
I was trying to eat it in the car.
Yeah.
Is it in a Ziploc
Yeah,
first?
no-
Of course not.
Yeah, he just wanted to have natural.
Jeez.
So 257-0324. Text in the time that you saw the SR Perot logo right here on the Morning Hog Brew Review on 95.7 The Hog. Until next time, cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers.